Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B-Farm. Thinking right out here in my white, doing what I do for you. I got one from the dome today. I got a few lessons. I've been away for a minute, so I got some stuff that I've been practicing down when I was on vacation. So I'm going to bring you some nice episodes from my side of the fence. This one's going to be about knowing thyself, okay? Of course. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. The message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right Thinker's mission. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get to know yourself a little bit better. That little phrase carries a whole lot behind it. I'm going to show you. So that's the whole point. Right thinking is way of life, and that's what it is. Through mental and spiritual discipline, daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. That all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with that? So let's work together and make it happen. I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself personally, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Help you to know you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. You know I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here too. Wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always to Maya be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about knowing thyself. You always see that it is controlling thyself. What you mean? See, there you go. Now I can break it down to you. When you hear me say something, trust me, it's a reason and purpose behind it. AKA, there's a method to the madness. There's a purpose and a reason for what I do and say. Especially when I'm trying to get you to understand something. This is one of them points. Know thyself is controlling thyself. Break it down for you. Let's see what you mean. There you go. Now I can start the lesson. When you gain self-mastery, AKA, know thyself is the goal for all right thinkers. That's self-mastery. And that's when you have what? Self-control. Why? You have exhibited that to get self-mastery. You can't have one without the other. Okay? With self-mastery, again, comes what? Emotional, egoistic control over all life situations. Maintaining your cool. Remember that? My spiritual cool is I'm not going to lose it. I'm not going to do what I used to do. I'm not going to revert back to what I used to do. I'm going to get better and be better and handle situations, act react to the situation as best I can as I go on. No more what I should have. No more wishing I could have done something different. Nope. I'm going to do what I need to do in the time when I need to do that. That's self-mastery. That's the difference. If you say, I should have done that, or wish I hadn't done. If you have regrets about your action, you did the wrong action. Simple as that. You should feel good about what it is you do. That's self-mastery over you. Okay? Understand that. That's the point I'm trying to make. Knowing thyself don't mean, well, I know who I am. I know myself. All that nonsense. Knowing thyself, knowing who you are, the essence of who you are is one with God. That's the trust, and that's the fact that you should find out for yourself. That's my goal, to get you to know that for yourself. They say, if someone can change your mood, get you angry, get you upset, get you out of your norm, emotions, then they are what? They're your master. He who gets you to change your mood and your emotions is the master of you. So when you can be the one who control that, that's self-mastery. At one time, I couldn't claim that. Now I can. It takes work. Trust me. And I get better. Here you go. Excuse me. No. Self-control. What's self-control? Perfect example. Self-control is when you don't do what you feel like you want to do or what you think you have to do on principle and all that nonsense. When you get better and deal with those situations and you do what's right, why? Because that's what you're here to do. What? The right thing. If you want to be self-mastered, you have to do what's right. Even when you don't want to or you feel like you, that makes nothing. You do what's right. That's the name of the game of self-mastery. You can't give it to your whims, your wills, your modes. No, money, whatever. No, you got to have principles that govern you to keep you what on the straight and narrow. That's self-improvement. You hold yourself accountable. That's the difference. And with self-control or claiming to be self-mastery, you can't wild out until, well, he made me, or she did. No excuses. Moving on. I get better every day. How? When I don't let anyone or anything move me emotionally. I practice that every day. And I'm challenged every day, trust me. I'm around a bunch of not so smart people and I got to deal with them and I handle myself accordingly every day. I couldn't say that before. I would get annoyed, upset, and sometimes just get frustrated. Out of frustration, do something. I'm like, I don't do that no more. So that's self-improvement. When you see the growth in you, damn what somebody else thinking. No, it's called self-improvement for a reason. Self. Okay? Knowing, meaning control it, understand it, and having control over all aspects of yourself. I'm giving you the God and Goddess aspects of your personality so that you can do just that. Master every aspect of your personality. Let's get back to the lesson. Sorry, I got the book over there, but I'll be back. When you have total self-control, spiritual discipline over yourself, that's when you what? Know thyself. If you don't have control, you can't say you know you. You don't know what you're going, how you're going to act in any situation. At any given time, if you started to fly off at the handle, lose your cool, or get caught out there, whatever, you don't have total control and you don't know yourself. You don't have control, you don't know. Okay, I control me. I know me. When you can say that in earnest, anybody can say it, but have you shown it? Have you proved it? That's the difference. I am living, again, proof. That's my point and everything I stand for. That I am growing spiritually and emotionally. Why? By not reacting the way I would and what I thought I would when I was ego tripping. To satisfy my ego, I'm not taking no short. I'm not taking no disrespect. I'm not taking no slap in the face and turn the cheek. It pains me to say, I might take the one. Just one. I can't say I'm going to take the other one. Well, I'm getting better. So that's what I said. Self-improvement. One time, I'm not taking none. So that's progress, as my pastor would say. All right, my man. But before I gain my self-control, trust me, I would punch first and ask questions after. Got that from him. Come on, man. I had an issue with you. When he walk up on you, you're getting busted upside the head. So I adopted that philosophy. If we got an issue, I'm coming right upside your head. So I had to change that philosophy. I will go upside your head though, but I might not be too quick for it. I might give you a few shots, and at a certain point in time, if you ain't getting it, I revert back to what my man told me. Sorry with that. Oh, what happens is hard to break, but that's the idea. Try to stop doing things that you used to do that wasn't good. That's all. Now I have control over what? My ego. I'm humble. I'm more understanding. Why? Man, if that guy was getting what I'm getting now, you couldn't tell him nothing. Trust me. But now I don't control. I'm humble and my emotions. You can say whatever you want to me about me, for or against me. Won't make a difference to me. That's the difference now than before. I want you to respect me. You can talk good about me. I have no control over that. Moving on. So, practicing. How'd you get that point? Right here. Practicing my right thing philosophy when? Daily. Just like I give it to you. Daily. Like the sun come up. Daily. Is what I did and to gain total control of my ego self, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It ain't never. If it's easy, everybody be doing it. Use the pyramid, for example. At the bottom, it's a whole bunch of us, ain't it? I'm up here. Ain't too many people up there with me. Come on up. Weather's fine. There you go. Okay, there you go. If you ain't willing to put the work in, you won't reach it. Simple as that. With self-mastery, the work that you have to put in, your actions will show. Simple as that. You ain't got to go running about, I'm this, I'm that. Your actions will show that you have what? Control over yourself. I just talked to my brother-in-law. He's a Muslim. I just saw, I'm in Jackson, so we got Jews. When I call a Jew, I'm not being disrespectful. He got a yarmulke on. He got Jewish gear on. Well, I said Muslim. I call him a brother, a Muslim. That's not disrespecting. That's recognizing who he is. You are who you are. A good Christian, carry himself in a Christian manner. Simple as that. And it's not a disrespectful to call him with how you see him. Simple. Moving on. What you got? Now, learning. Just the main part about we as us as a people. If lack of knowledge is destroying us and have been destroying for over 2,000, just being nice, and we haven't done nothing about it, learning the spiritual truths of our ancestors, and you live by them. That's how you know thyself. That's how I did it. I didn't do nothing except practice the philosophy that they live by. We're talking 5,000-year-old philosophy. And now I just found out that the heart has a brain. I'm not impressed. Why? We knew that a long time ago. So catch up. Move on. I'm not beat for that. And all the information that I've had gathered over 30 years from the ancient ancestors, modern technology has still yet to catch up. I'm waiting. I'm here. I ain't went nowhere. So understand that. Why? I know y'all still believe or thinking or wishing or hoping. Get understanding, get the experience for yourself so you can know for yourself. That's why it's going to go. You can't believe him. You got to know him. God, yeah. But it's ways to learn about him. I study. Okay? Excuse me for a minute. Our lessons, spiritual truth, when you live by them, people will see you. They will recognize the difference. As a Mason, I didn't ever solicit being a Mason. A lot of my buddies became Mason. Why? Because of how I lived and what I was doing. That's how and why. That's how it's done. Right, thinkers? Y'all coming on board because of what you hear me saying, what I'm giving to you. That's my whole point. I'm not here to do nothing other than give information. We're in the information age. I'm right on time. 20 years ago, I was a little out of town. Why? Because everybody's into secrecy. I'm like, it's in the secret. Everybody should know this. Knowledge itself. Everybody should have access to it. At one time we didn't. We remember them days, so moving on, let's go. Wait a minute, and yeah, daily I study. Why? To learn the truth. Then I what? Practice it, live it, and manifest it for myself. So I'm not worried about it not being what they say it is. Why? I use it. I manifest it so I know the truth. If you going by what you believe, I could smack you around with the truth. Why? I know. You just got to believe. Moving on. And I learn to prove what? I live it and to prove that it works. So it ain't about questioning me. It's about following and understanding it. And you'll see it work for yourself. I'm getting comments now. It works. I know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, what I give you daily, you can what? Use it for what? To improve yourself. Why? Because like my comments and my followers say who practice it, it works. That's all I care about. Not how it look. Not how long it take. Do it work? Right thinking philosophy works. Trust me. No, it's a comment, but I'm going to let that one go. Now, and again, what I give you is I ain't made up no new religion. I ain't came up with my own nothing. What I give you is our ancient ancestors' spiritual truth. I just dress it, modernize it, make it understandable for our time. It's not nothing I made up, okay? Not no modern belief system concepts. I don't use the Bible. I have no use for modern biblical concepts. I go to church and fellowship with Christians. I hang out with a Muslim. Why? Because I got no problem respecting what they do and how they do it. I like being positive. Moving on. But I can't be a Muslim. I eat pork. I cook. I'm a another issue. We ain't gonna talk about that. But I got no problem with their tenets and how they live. I got nothing but respect for them. Just like I do the Jews and anybody else. Religious concepts. I just gotta follow them. Now, if you're a belief system follower, get you to know if your belief system, trust me, and I got proof, if that belief system that you follow, be it Christian, Muslim, or Judaism, gets you to know yourself, hats off and much respect. Why? I got nothing but respect because that's the intent. If you did that with your system, I'm loving and respecting the fact that it can be done that way. That's why I say I know it worked. I've seen it in action. Sorry about that. But I got proof that, yeah, any philosophy that gets you to know thyself, gets you to understand God and live a righteous and fruitful, virtuous lifestyle, practice it. Practice it and practice it. Why? That's what I do. It's the same thing. Whatever you call it, wouldn't make a difference to me. But if you practice it, that's the difference that you'll get the benefits from. Why? You'll be blessed for doing the right thing. You wonder why your life is always turmoil. Because you causing all the problem from being ignorant of the things that you need to do for yourself to help yourself to know thyself. Means you got to put some work in. Understand that. And it's going to take some study time. Okay? And what it study it to prove that's the short, so yourself and prove whatever it is. But yeah, you need to know God. You got to study and read it. The Bible's there. Excuse me, I read it and all that, but that's what it's for, to enlighten you. And if it does you, that's what I respect about it. I know that's the goal. That's my goal. Our lessons in life as human beings are to know thyself. We come here in the flesh to learn lessons, life lessons, not to become rich and famous. Not to have all the girls and all that nonsense. That's all fanfare. That's all recycled stuff. Incarnation lifestyle that goes nowhere. Raise your conscience level. Be a better you. Go for greatness. Why? Live your best life. Why? Enjoy doing what you like to do and do it the best you can, and you'll be rewarded for that. Moving on. If you're doing it for the money, you might get the money, but if you're doing it for the wrong reason, it'll never pay off for what it should be if you think that's what you're trying to get done. You can't chase money and religion at the same time. Moving on. Now, our life lessons as human beings is to learn ourselves. We are, again, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And the purpose for human experience is to learn, raise your conscious level from the lower BC level to become conscious of thyself, to know thyself, and no matter what religion you profess, no matter what philosophical points of view you want to come out with, theologically, cosmic, whatever you have is going to come back to what I'm teaching you right now. I don't have a problem with how you word it, how you do it. It's not the same thing. Okay, moving on. Now, our spirit has been we spiritually have a human experience, and this human experience is called life. You're here for a lesson, to learn something, not to just come and have fun, hang out, and just keep going around and around. Again, our spirit has been around for a long time, a lot of lifetime, because it don't have no say-so in the matter. Okay, it just gives life. I know mine, is going home. When you reach a level of Nihas, anointed, Christhood, Horushood, Nirvana, whatever stage they call it, in every language, every culture you follow, it's all the same thing. Understand that, first of all, and it all comes down to what? Thyself, knowing thyself, and being connected to what? Our higher self, the Supreme Being. He give you human form in the brain, which is the best computer known to man. But guess what? It only works while you're alive, because after death, the heart takes over. We know that now. Modern man with computers and machinery can prove that now, but we knew that ancient times. So that's my whole concept. Some things you can believe in, some things you can know. God, you should know. Technology you can believe in, not God. Okay? Where we at? If my life lessons, or my lessons in life, was to know thyself, then guess what? I have passed my test. Why? I know myself. It wasn't easy. Okay? So my goal now is, once I did that, the first thing came to my mind is, you ever see the old Richard Pryor show when he found the book of life and started reading and said, he said, man, I can't wait to tell the brothers this. That was me. I can't wait to tell people this. That's why I'm doing it. That was 11 years ago. Just saying. Moving on. I'm not stopping. No, McFadden White will tell you that. Now, where we at? If my life lesson did that one now, and I learned my life lessons, and because of that fact, not a belief, I teach others to do the same the best I could, and that's every day. I've been here now for 5 years. I'm still doing what I do for you. Let's go. That's what I do. I give righteous rightisms when daily. Why? Because it's a way of life that I know works for you if you practice it too. That's why. And I'm here, like I say, daily. That's the purpose. I ain't every now and then. No, I'm here every day. If you didn't beat me today, I'll be back tomorrow. I ain't going nowhere. And again, like the sun. If you miss me today, I'll be back tomorrow. Now, like the sun. I teach. Yeah, last one. Excuse me. I've been running my mouth too much. Sorry about that. Let's go. Now to learn and to live or manifest what what you have learned, and how to what? That's what you manifest your spiritual beliefs and your concepts to what? To know thyself for yourself, and to know thy is God. Tidbit. That's who thy is. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Sound familiar? Who is thy? There you go. Ding, ding, ding. It's all symbolic. It's all metaphorical. And if you ain't understanding the esoteric hidden meaning, you're missing it. It's going right over your head. Whoa. Some of y'all get it, some won't. I understand it. I'm just putting it out there. Let me wrap this thing up. The life lessons I give you are philosophy and my life experience tied together, aka that equals wisdom. I have that. I teach what I have. Knowledge and understanding of who? Me. Alright. I teach again principles. We call them Maya philosophy. And if you learn and live these principles and you master them, you will have what? Knowledge of self. You will know thyself through the principle that you live by and stand on. You will get the understanding of who you are. That's balance. If you think no one knows the truth, first of all, you're an asshole. Yeah, I don't like you to, but you're an asshole. You're ignorant. The truth can only stand if it got some stand against a lie. So now there's truth and lie. You got to use the discernment to tell who's telling you the truth or the lie, because a lot of people can't distinguish between the two. And if you think nobody knows the truth, you really got a problem. Moving on. It ain't personal. Facts. Moving on. Well, yeah. Now, if you think, okay, no, you are truly ignorant, and it's showing what, bruh? Yeah, your ignorance is really showing. If that's your concept, we ain't gonna have that debate. No law. You need to know the law of duality. That takes care of that. Nobody knows the truth. Why? Truth, lie. Equal balance. Your choice to decide which one is right, or which is true for you, which is right and wrong. If you got right and wrong, you got truth and lies. Same thing. Can't have one like the other. That's duality. That's my girl Maya. The law of duality. Truth cannot exist without what? Lies, to prove it's the difference between the two. If we had all good, we wouldn't need nothing. What? We would know bad. How we know good is good? We gotta have opposing. Bad. Moving on. I'm just making a point. Let me wrap this up. Truth, again, is like day without night. It ain't gonna happen. It's a fact. If you got day, you gonna have night. If you got night, don't worry. This too soon shall pass and you'll have day. You can't just have one without the other. You can't have truth without lies. You can't have lies without truth. Why? The lie is the opposite of truth. So if you know the truth, you can decide, tell the lie, and keep the truth. A lot of people doing that. That's called a belief system. Okay, moving on. Hope you enjoyed the lesson and you know the right thing. Because in closing, may you all to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know the right thing, because like you who know thyself passed away. I'm out. I'll be back.